So just first of all, starting with the hand, how are you feeling? Any better than even the other day when you played?
I mean, it's feeling a little bit better. Still give me problems at time, but right, we have the time now to just play through it, and hopefully it gets better as time goes along.
You said you didn't think it would affect your shooting at all after playing the game. Did that change at all your mind?
More mental. I think I was thinking about it too much rather than the pain. So I think I got past that. Got a lot of work in this past week, so I think I'll be fine.
What did you learn? What did you maybe do in the offseason, having gone through a year as a starting shooting guard? What were the things that you learned in that year that you then dealt with in the offseason?
Just hitting the weight room. I think I got stronger over the offseason. Just not necessarily for strength reasons, just to keep your body up, so you don't get drained and things like that. And there's still parts of the season where you will, but I think that's the biggest thing. And making the game easier for myself, where I'm just not playing against a set defense all the time, cutting, slashing, get to the foul line, all the little things that can help me out.
Were you more tired in April in retrospect than you thought while it was going on?
Nah, it was just different spots. I just wasn't playing as well, but, I think around December I got tired, January. I mean, it's different times during the season where you get tired. You just got to push through it.
Coming in or started the camp, there was, so many high expectations. Everybody has some sort of piece, putting the guys 3, 4, or 5. Has your thought on that changed at all, given the injuries to start the year? Are your expectations for this team still the same?
To be honest, I haven't even thought about expectations. Where I haven't been listening to what everybody's been saying. Every day, I know we could be a better team than we've been, and we added some key pieces, but we got to continue to get better every single day. Get some guys healthy and hit stride. I don't think it's just automatically going to happen because we got new players. We just got to continue to work.
What's so difficult about dealing with Dame and CJ?
It's their team. It's more about, their whole team as a whole. They got a lot of guys that can shoot the ball and can play. Mason is a good passer, screener. Everybody knows their role in their team. So those two guys get a lot of the pub for it, but, it's their team that makes it all work.
How tough is it to start your season on the road, or does it have any effect, really?
No, we just gotta go out there and play the game. It's always you want to play in front of your home crowd as much as possible, but we just gotta stick through it. And we start off on the road, so we just gotta go out there and compete.
Do you feel comfortable with George Hill in the backcourt, just having limited time with the injury? Do you feel like you guys are communicating well?
Oh yeah, definitely. On both ends of the court, we're getting better by game and practice by practice. We're always pushing each other. When he sees me not being aggressive, he tells me. When I see him, passing up shot or whatever it may be, I tell him. So, we're just working on it, and as time goes on, they get better and better.
What does he add?
What's that?
What does George add?
Everything. Shooting, toughness, a ball handler, push the pace, a voice. He adds a lot to our team, and so he's been great so far. And like I said, as time goes on, we'll get more and more acclimated to each other.
Derek's done a little bit more. Is that true today, or?
Yeah, I just think he's. We're gradually increasing his activity. We're scaling up to games, so practices look different today than it did 2 days ago as far as the intensity level of the entire practice. We didn't play anything live today, obviously because we play tomorrow night. So, but his activity level is increasing.
It's the kind of mindset of your guy. You talked about dealing with the injuries. I guess what's the feel right now? Do you think from your guys as you start the season?
Well, I think as much as anything, we have to defend, and that's what we can control. So, regardless of whether we're making or missing shots, regardless of who's injured and who's not, all those things are out of our control by and large. Some of them we can impact a little more than others, but the thing that we can control is our mindset and our identity defensively, and that's some of the guys that are out help us defend. So it just requires everybody to do a little bit more.
Rodney said he thought CJ and Lillard obviously got a bunch of the pub for what Portland does, but he says he thinks there's a lot more to it than that. Is there another? I guess what's the tertiary thing you have to kind of take away from them?
Well, I think if you think about it conceptually more than kind of individually, they're an excellent screening team. They're an excellent pick and roll team, and they're an excellent offensive rebounding team. So those are the areas I think where they really hurt you, and what it means. When I say screening team in pick and roll, what they do is they generate 3-point shots out of those, and the other guys can Aminu and Harkless and those guys are becoming better and better three-point shooters, and some of it's because you're giving attention to McCollum and Lillard. But those guys need to, they need to have your respect because they're not only good players but becoming very good shooters. So there's a balance to the way they play that maybe it doesn't jump out at you initially when you think of Lillard and McCollum, but it's there. Okay.
Thanks.